just get straight into it because there's going to be a patch today, and I want to get these endeavors done on my Klingon recruit. I am slowly making my way up, getting their endeavor things done. I have a long way to go. Let's see. So I got to destroy Borg ships, easy. Iconian TFOs, I got to do that as part of the daily, anyways. Defeat Borg on the ground. So this actually might go pretty quickly. Complete Iconian TFOs. Well, let's go ahead. I got to do the daily anyway, so let's go ahead and get started with Brotherhood of the Swad. Now, this guy isn't anywhere near as well equipped as Person is. As you can see, we'll make do with what we've got. You know what? Funnily enough, I think that might actually. Yeah, we'll go with the phaser split beam. There is a astonishing dearth of Alliance kit in the game that I would really like to see fleshed out. I want to see what the Alliance has for sidearms. You know, I want to see what their EV suits look like. You know, like if you're going to introduce a faction like the Kittimer Alliance, I want to see what they got. I am mainly going to be just clearing out trash mobs anyways on this one, so. This is the fast one to do. Gateway to Grethor is... Herald Sphere is kind of a mess, and Gateway to Grethor is just pain. It's just slow. And he's already dying. Like I said, this guy is not well equipped. But we're going to do what we can with what we got.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. The Heralds are activating a new set of devices. We need to move to the next area.
Yes, Kagran. The troop transports are indeed heading towards the planet.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. Activating a new set of devices. Proceed to that location.
I think that this is the only one that isn't, like, that doesn't put you on a bullshit timer. I mean, you have 15 seconds to get the things, but I think that this is the only one that doesn't force you to stay and defend someplace for, like, 7 minutes. Try and help from over here. Yep, got it.
Activating a new set of devices. We need to move to the next area.
All right. It's going at a nice clip.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. Devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable.
Waiting to target somebody I can. There we go.
A Herald leader is here. Stop it before it can break into the Great Hall.
You know, it'd be funny if we go over there and someone just calls in an orbital strike, because we can do that. Like some engineering player or somebody with the Delta Alliance compression bolt phaser just calls in an airstrike and immediately resolves the situation. Why did we have to go through all this? Couldn't we have just done this to begin with? Let's see, Iconian. I've already got Iconian. I'm going for competitive right now because that gives you the anti-proton Omni. And I'm trying to approximate Alliance kit on these Alliance ships. So that's one. I guess we're going to do Gateway to Grethor next. Also known as Boredom Incarnate. Let's see, 200. Nah, it's not worth wasting the ducats on. So, tell you what, let's go to Advanced, and let's go to Cure Applied. No, all. There we go. Oh, that already popped. Alright. Gateway to Grethor. This ship is better equipped than I have him on ground. Indeed. Gonna need that. I don't see any Alliance brethren in here. Someone's got a cool Veldress. I do like the Veldress. That's one of the. This is one of the actual. This is one of the ships the Cryptic's released that I think is actually better than the original, and not just a good enough derivation of the original. She's a bit slow because she's not fully upgraded. But she'll do for what we need her for. Okay, I'm gonna summon these guys while I have the chance. So that way they are here to give us some covering fire, and I'll be able to summon more in a little bit. I'm going to head into... Oh, they're just going to, like, go over there. You guys need some help? I think they might need some help over there.
The starbase is secure.
Who the hell is in the Luna? Okay. I have to say, someone is just sort of like sitting there waiting for the mission to start, or waiting for the mission to finish. But no, there is actually somebody behind those controls. You see a lot of botting in these events.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
So I do like the Alliance designs. My one complaint about them is that they're very, very busy.
Those gateways are emitting intense levels of beta radiation. Close them.
The best one is the one that just came out, which is the Alliance Jem'Hadar ship thing, and it's actually the best one. It's the best looking one because it's not busy.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
You know what? I'm actually going to wait on this one. I'm going to wait. I'm going to loop around, and then I'm going to close it. Because you don't want to just close them, like, constantly. You want to... Otherwise, you're going to be running back and forth along this thing, trying to keep these guys alive. Best bide your time sometimes. And a lot of people like to, like, focus on the spawn gateways, but unless you're, like, on Elite, they really aren't a threat. Did somebody get this?
Transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Okay, he got it. I suppose that's fair enough. He's got a whole bunch of ads doing his work for him. I have recently sampled some of the carrier gameplay, and it is pretty fun. Although nothing to the extremes that the Dominion gets carriers. Because the Dominion gets strike wing escorts and like launchable frigates and hordes of Jem'Hadar fighters, and the Dominion just goes nuts with carriers. Of course, that's not even going into like all the ads you can summon.
Transports are beginning their run to the planet.
One of our group has basically built a ship that basically just does nothing but summons Odysseys. You know who you are. Just 60 Odysseys in one map. It's nuts. Yeah, you're gonna get a little... Gonna get a little cooked, but you're gonna be fine.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Yep, as this is it. This is it. You don't even really have to fight, because these ships are no threat to you. They're literally only there to distract you. They don't even interrupt the interact. Guy's probably going like, fucking turn the thing off already. Alright, 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 I got it.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Do not close that yet, buddy. You leave that one alone. Oh, wait, that's an NPC. Never mind. He can't close it. Ha! I'm just going to sit here and wait. Now's a good time. Off you go. Just gonna shoot at somebody so I can summon more flagships.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
See, this is why. Now it's spawned way closer to them, and I have to move my ass over there into the radiation to stop it. Or it'll just disappear. Or it will just disappear. Okay. We could have done this the easy way, but someone had to close it. And now they gotta die. Or not.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
5, 4. They're gonna be fine.
A Herald Dreadnought has entered the system. The remaining Herald ships are rallying around the Dreadnought. Take out those ships and defeat the Herald.
Okay. Can do. Let's see how long this Eodon lasts.
Herald ships are attacking the starbase.
Let's see how long I last. Jesus! Get the hell out of there. Shit! Nope. Not close enough for the toothpaste. And she turns like a beached whale. But that's okay. Time for toothpaste. It did nothing. My disappointment is immeasurable. When I shoot you with toothpaste, you die. Ow. Give me more of that good shit.
Our troops have landed. We will fight for Kronos, thanks to your assistance.
Yep, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, leaving. Okay. So now I have to defeat Borg on the ground. That's going to be easy enough. Let's go do a quick... Let's see, cure found, guillotine. Oh, I don't really have to go advanced here. Let's see, conduit, cure found, Kenman vortex. Borg disconnected. Nah. Guillotine's another kind of one that's cool, but also just kind of too much of a pain in the ass for me to rely on to be a daily driver. So, while we're waiting for those to go off, let's kill 5 Borg. Yes. Yep. It's a bad day when you gotta summon the Klingons to save these fucking Starfleet installation. We're probably gonna get this in the first room. Well, first 2 rooms. Hey.
Janeway's trapped in transporter room 1. Go get her.
Suppose it gives us something to do while we wait. Ah! Weird frame hitch. I'm getting more and more of those in this game. Let me go.
Heads up, incoming hostiles. Damn. Yes, Marco transporter access. Site to site only. You're clear to proceed. Get to the transporter room.
Yep. Alright, let's see what we've got and what we can use. I don't really have a large amount of... There's an anti-proton assault minigun. That'll do. That'll do it. Doesn't really have much of the way of rapid fire. It'll do. Hello, hello. Avast is really starting to piss me off. Are you in the middle of something? Here, let me just completely obscure your fucking screen and use up system resources to tell you shit you already know about. Okay. This thing is actually kind of good.
Take down 4 drones to drop her shield.
Okay, seriously?
Take down 4 drones to drop her shield.
Oh my god.
Her shield is down. Now's your chance. Open fire. She's adapted. Eliminate 4 drones to make her vulnerable.
Then why can't I just use a remodulator? Just let me use a remodulator and finish this fight fast, for fuck's sake.
Her shield is down. Now's your chance. Open fire. She's adapted. Eliminate 4 drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's your chance. Open fire.
God, I wish the AI would shut up in this game. AI? Well, it is AI, but the NPCs. I wish they would shut the fuck up. I'm not a goldfish, man. I got an attention span.
Kill any remaining drones while you can.
And I'm going to skip out on speaking with the station commander because of the red alert.
Starfleet intelligence is on the way to have a few words.
Alright, now it's about to hoover me up to do infected. Which is, of course, the one that popped up. Why wouldn't it? Infected the conduit? Yeah, it says I'm in it. Beam me up, Scotty? Question mark. There we go. About to say, do I got to say this in Klingon or something? What's going on?
The situation there's more to get.
Okay, so we've got the Hydra, which is a pretty cool ship. The Almet, which I think that's the new science thing. Oh no, it's kind of bloomed out way over there. We got an ugly ass Discovery Klingon. Ugly, ugly, ugly. And we got a. Well, the Klingon ships are kind of ugly too, but they're industrial ugly. They're meant to look practical, not like whatever the fuck those are supposed to look like. I don't know. Alright.
The nanite probes can repair the transporters. Stop them.
What?
The probe is closing in on a transporter. Destroy it.
I'm just going to position myself here. Are you guys gonna... Okay, they're working on it. I forgot. People don't work as a team anymore in this game. Communication? What's that? F off. The appropriate response to toothpaste exposure is imminent, instant death. Is it? Oh. I wouldn't call that closing. Man, APs sound weird. Take the Omega marks.
Sensors confirm that the transwarp conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still being disrupted. We will need to send an...
Yeah. These missions haven't had a plot since... God, I don't even remember. What are you? Are you the new one? I think you're the new one. Is that the new one? Looks like parts of it. Yeah, it's an old one, but it's kind of got a... What was it called? Destiny? I don't know. Probably could have checked if it was tier 6 by looking at the profile, but... Eh. Nice. Nice. Meh. Far off am I, out of curiosity? Okay, and where am I at right here? We're working on it, we're working on it. Vlugta. I guess I'll do that one. I don't usually go out to Vlugta unless I have claims. Beijro sector. Because the mining minigame is so fucking boring. And if you have a claim, you have to do it like fucking 3 times in a row. If you want all the dailies, you got to do it twice at Vlugta, and you've got to do it 3 times. And you have to do it one more time from the dilithium fleet holdings, and it's just, oh god, it's boring as shit. Like, a mini game is fine once in a while. The same mini game every 5 minutes is a chore. Somebody is in a Justicar. USS Highlander. That is a good name for a ship. Congratulations. I've seen some dumb names in this game, but that's a good one. Does he have a rich claim? What the shit? Or is that just... Hold up. Or is that just there? I don't know. Let's go to the rich dilithium vein and find out. Oh. Nope, doesn't. But it lets you take it anyway, so that's a bit misleading. That's a bit dodgy, Cryptic. And here we are for the next 60 seconds. Playing an annoying minigame. I suppose that's something that I hope Deca invests in, is giving the games, STO's minigames, more variety. I know I think these were both Thomas's. I forget who the isolinear minigame was. But I know the waveform and I think this one were Thomas. I think Mass Effect 2 is still kind of the gold standard for minigames to do stuff. Or at least for me it is. Bounce. Yep. Exciting. The fun cannot be halted. Exciting mining dilithium. And dead people. Dead people attached to the surface of the asteroid. It's a bit dramatic for just turning on a flashlight. Oh, and the Klinging EV armor. I really think they should have just been used as an alien. Like, this really just should have been like an alien species or something, instead of making it like Klingon EV armor. Like, if you were gonna, like, go to that length, you could have just made, like, a new species. If you were gonna go to that length to design something that completely different. And then basically do everything in your power to forget that it ever happened. Because, yeah, if you can tolerate watching Strange New Worlds, the Klingons in there look like Klingons from, Next Gen. So, what the fuck happened? Congratulations, you have introduced yet another weird Klingon appearance paradox into the franchise. Less than a decade after we explained the previous one with Enterprise. Or you could have just set the show after fucking Next Gen, which is what you should have done from the goddamn start. I have heard, I've been told, though I have not seen, like, what I've seen of Season 5 of Discovery is still the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. But I've been told that it is at least better than previous seasons of Discovery. I doubt that. But the thing is, that is only after 5 years. And you have to remember, Season 5 of Discovery has been completely reshot. Completely. In fact, it was completely reshot right after Season 3 of Picard finished airing. So, I'd imagine that the emphasis on the next generation in Season 5 is likely a result of Picard Season 3's success. And before somebody, like, says that's just because I hate New Trek, yes, you're right, I do. But it's also historical context. Because Next Generation has long been used by various Star Trek showrunners to bail out Star Trek series that are dipping in the ratings. It was used on Deep Space Nine, it was used for Voyager, and it was used for Enterprise. Deep Space Nine, it was the addition of Worf to the cast and Will Riker, well, Thomas Riker, as a guest star in a Season 3 episode. In Voyager, it was the addition of the Borg, a TNG enemy, and the addition of Barclay and Troy as recurring characters, also from Next Gen. And in Enterprise, they just brought in the Borg for a generation, and the final episode was just straight up a Next Generation episode. It was also god-awful. So, yes, the franchise has a long history of bringing in Next Generation and parading it around in front of people to try and save flagging ratings. There's a reason for that. It works. Because Star Trek The Next Generation is the only show in the Star Trek canon, historically, like the actual, like, business side of Star Trek, to ever be successful. I don't mean when I say that, I don't mean it was popular. I don't mean I liked it. I mean successful. I mean, the merchandising, like, it created a merchandising juggernaut that powered the franchise for 18 straight years on television, and would have powered it for more had they let Manny Koto do his thing. But that's getting into Les Moonves and, like, behind-the-scenes stuff. This has been the daily Alchemist Hates New Trek. This has been the regular Alchemist Hates New Trek of this video. You're welcome. And I suppose if I ever get a rich dilithium claim on this character, I'll, like, come by and resolve that. Let's see. And mark packages. Well, I know what I'm going to get with those. Competitive. There we go. Where are we at on competitive? 448. Nice. And again, really, the only thing that I'm interested in for competitive is the Anti-Proton Omni, maybe the console. There's an Anti-Proton Omni, there's console. I'm not going to get the mine launcher. Quantum projectile damage. That will actually pair very nicely with the Iconian set quantum. Starship Stealth, Starship Control Expertise. That will pair very nicely with anything to do with not being tractored by the Frelling Borg. Yeah, I'm probably not going to bother with the mine launcher. I just want the Omni, the Anti-Proton Omni, and the console. We return to airlock. Okay. Return to ship. What duty officer assignments do I have? Really quick. Colonists. Deport colonists. Where am I deporting them to? Why am I deporting them? Where they come from, where they go, begin writing the fan fiction. Or begin writing your Star Trek Adventures campaign, in my case. Doodly dee. Let's see. No. Instigate defection. Absolutely. Contraband. In fact, let's go on a little contraband spree. Or not. Transport. Kronos. Speaking of contraband. Ooh, someone's in a Galaxy Dreadnought. I have switched back to the Dreadnought recently, while I've been playing the game, to, as part of my sampling of the carrier gameplay. The upcoming mission on the 28th, is going to include Type 14 carrier pets. That's going to be cool. I'd still rather fly one, though, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. Bringing down the house. No, not today. At some point, I'm probably just going to start going through the Klingon missions with the recruit. Just to get them done. And I'll probably record that when that happens. Am I running slow? Forward march. I don't think I'm running slow. That's the bank. I need a prisoner. I'm going to buy a person and sell them for dilithium. Let's see. Civilian. Prisoner. Only usable items. Search. You, Seamus. Times like this, I miss stowing on the PS4 because it would automatically fill in the slots, and you don't have to fill them in individually. How many slots do I have left as far as personnel goes? Let's see, roster. Officer roster 99. Okay, so I actually have a full crew. I think by default you're capped at 100. So let's go do some marauding real quick before I head off. Warp to sector space. Vorcha. Love myself a good Vorcha. Okay. Department heads, first officer. What have you got for me? Not a damn thing! Okay. We're gonna truck over to the Aerodon Belt. Alright, I wanted to go in with a character that actually has stuff. No. Alright, I've got my Quake engine. Look at that. Look at that thing. That is the most Quake engine weapon that has ever Quake engined. I love it. That is just how I want the rest of the Elite Force weapons if you add them to the game to look. Just big and meaty, like I could beat someone to death with it. Which, it does sad me that it doesn't have, like, any kind of enhanced melee damage, because this thing would, like, dome your skull in.
All of the devices together, or else the network will reset them. You have 15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously. The devices are reset.
Shit!
Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously.
Ow.
The devices are resetting.
Damn it!
Try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time.
Come on, guys.
15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously. The heralds are activating a new set of devices.
There we go.
We need to move to the next area.
Sadly, you cannot reload this with that Delta kit. We tried that already.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously. The devices are reset.
How did you...
Synchronize and try again.
Come on, man.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously.
They don't even interrupt you.
The heralds are activating a new set of devices. Proceed to that location.
Although, I don't particularly like this TFO, so... like, I don't really like it. I just wanted to blow things up with the photon burst just once. I just wanted to play it on a character that knew what they were doing.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously.
This one, we might not get to.
The devices are resetting.
Yeah, I figured.
Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously.
Disable the bloody thing. Okay, that
Heralds are activating
compression bolt shot sucks.
We need to move to the next area.
Most of what they do just damages you, but that thing will knock you out of the interact. Transport filter, if you don't have it, is awesome. Everything's already dead, man.
15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously.
Oh, fucking. Yep, we missed that.
Devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other 2 Iconian devices simultaneously. A herald leader is here. Stop it before it can break into the Great Hall.
Yeah, I don't see Jem'Hadar waddling out here to challenge this guy to single combat. What's the matter? Of course, everybody in the setting already knows that Jem'Hadar is a bitch because his ascension to Chancellor was incredibly suspect. It's not like it's kind of like the most open secret imaginable. Going for Lucari marks right now because I need the helmet for a character. Space Barbie is the final endgame. You know what? Let's go ahead and get into the duty tunic. And let's go ahead and do another gateway to Grethor in a dreadnought with Valkyries. Traits. Do I have rapid? I do not. Can I swap out anything? Adaptive tactical algorithms. Okay. You know what? I probably do not need you. So we'll go with you.
Has begun, but
Yep, whatever. And hey, we got a sovereign, nice. We got the sovereign, nice. Let's see, Mohawk. I'll take that as a name for an Akira. We got a Donnie though, which is okay, whatever. It's gonna shit out 5 times its own mass and fighters. Sure, whatever. And we've got a Rysian pleasure ship with a nice grove inside. Yeah, look at those trees. N64 ass environment inside. I want to run around in that. Okay, we're going to open up with some toothpaste. Get off me. I'm gonna call in some friends. Because this mission's always better with friends.
the star base is secure. The troop transport.
Understood. I'm actually gonna separate the ship. Gonna call in the Kobayashi Maru. Gonna drop a turret. You know, I'm just gonna summon as many allies as I possibly can.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
You know, I've considered moving away from the galaxy on this character, but I just can't because it's so fucking cool. Like whatever format it comes in.
Those gateways are emitting intense levels of theta radiation. Close them.
Yeah, give me a second, buddy. I'm waiting for them to get over here. Give him hell, Sean.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
My saucer ever gonna shoot at anything? Oh, this is a...
The troop transports from
Come on, really?
are moving toward the planet.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that's gotta be it for this side. Yep. Gonna wait. Or not, because they're already here. There you go. Shoot at something, will ya? Yeah, those Valkyries are mean.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Nice shot.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Didn't even notice that there.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Somebody get... No. Yes. No. Yep.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
You remember when they were trying to do like a rock, paper, scissors thing where like science ships were good at like closing specific things or like doing specific interacts and cruisers were good at others and escorts were good at nothing? All escorts were good at were shooting things.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Go ahead and call in some more reinforcements. There you go. Go shoot at those.
The troop transports from the star base are moving toward the planet.
Oh, somebody got it. Nope, get over there. Seven, 6, 5. Let's bring it back.
A herald Trenton.
That's a little risky with that nacelle right there. Alright, Valkyrie fighters, who's ready to die? Dead! We were losing this war, remember? Whirlpools.
Our troops have landed. We will fight for Kronos. Thanks to your assistance. Comply.
Alright. Everybody back to the barn. That everybody? I believe it is. So I must have done something when I respec, because now I'm summoning like 3 ships every time I hit this flagship summon. And they're gone. They're all like, well, we won the war. Yes, remember, we were losing that war with the Iconians. And we probably still would, if there was ever a round 2. Let's see, we got the Alita, we got the Cabot or like Angle or something. The Europa. You got the Regent back there. You got the Chimera, I think. If that's the Chimera, that's the Chimera in the old skin. And we got... What is that back there? What are you? What the hell is that? Oh, that's a Gagarin. Okay. The angle's weird. That's a weird angle to have it. Personal taste, but I'd probably put the canonized ships up front and center. But this is basically just like a big commercial for like the latest lockbox. So, excuse me. I don't really like the Protostar though. I mean, it would be it's. If it weren't, it's really down to aesthetics, right? It's not really down to anything. Like, from the ship doesn't look great from the outside. It actually looks kind of trashy from the outside. You know, it looks like it's not done. Uh, it looks like it's missing its outer layer of hull. And it looks a little too close to the NX from Enterprise for something that is hundreds of years after. And I don't like the way that its entire ass end opens up with a giant, basically just a giant fucking thruster rocket, and it makes it go infinity million bajillion light years a second. I really don't like the Protostar. Like there are already in this setting so many better ways of traveling that are introduced that do not require an artificial star in the ass end of a ship. You know? Case in point, the Dauntless in the very show the Protostar is from, which is a quantum slipstream vessel. It's the most unnecessary, like, weird thing ever. Especially when we have something that is effectively better than it in every functional way. Alright, now I'm going to head off for real because that patch is coming in.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Oglumes kul, robaka, de buit, jonajaj, quiblo tolo, cha, uku, upush, shokta osh, lohe, luchlu, locha with pu, oshash, shuv with pu, Neshlu. What did you say to me?